Good morning, folks. I am just checking out what's going on in California. All right. Oh, I seen Calhoun's new diss track. Not too good. Wasn't too good. I think the other one. He said that diss track, whatever these rappers. Well, how far did it get last night? When I went to bed last night, it was it was getting close to Hollywood. Let me see what's going on my other computer. See if we can get anything there good. I think JLR has been live for 24 hours, 48 hours on this or whatever it is.
The chief has personally deployed resources to ensure that we are actively fighting the fires in Topanga. Topanga Canyon is a treasure, and we are fighting to protect it. Sunset Mesa, when you look at what is left, is heartbreaking. Community members of Malibu and Santa Monica, which last night declared a curfew because of the tragedy that they're experiencing on top of the fire, people trying to take advantage of this crisis. It's absolutely unacceptable. And we will all stand together to keep each and every neighborhood safe. The Hollywood Hills, my heart broke with you last night.
Good morning, Debbie.
I'm grateful for the swift work and
We
aerial
got
assault that took
sunshine.
place in order to protect
A
our
little
Hollywood
chilly
Hills
out, but
quickly.
we got some sunshine.
When you saw a home go up in flames in Studio City, you wondered if that was going to be the next outburst. The residents of Studio City.
I'm trying to find some feeds for the fire. So they got it all under control, right? At least 5 dead, 1,000 homes destroyed. So they must have it under control.
This is a moment where we will share detailed updates, but we will not forget that behind each of these updates.
Why does the woman giving the speech look like Miss Magnolia from JLR?
With that, gas shutoffs continue to affect more than 15,000 people in Malibu.
It's gotta be the greatest movie ever.
A boil water advisory remains in effect for the Sunset Mesa community from Topanga Beach and Coastline Drive to the south on Shore Heights Drive on the north, and Topanga Canyon to Carbon Canyon Road in Malibu, including communities of Big Rock and Carbon Mesa. Metro fares remain suspended today thanks to the leadership of Metro Board Chair Han and our CEO Stephanie Wiggins. If you have essential travel today, please do so safely away from the areas of the evacuation orders. If you do not have essential travel, please remain
here come the squirrels
indoors.
down.
For the latest updates and service impacts, you can go to alerts.metro.net. LA County Assessor Jeffrey Prang has shared property tax installment deferral applications, misfortune, calamity, damage reassessment applications, and disaster relief FAQ for property owners affected by the fires at assessor.lacounty.gov. All LAUSD schools and Santa Monica Malibu Unified School
We'll see if he shows up
in the 3rd District are closed. With that, mental health supports are available through the county's Department of Mental Health. You can call 854-7771. Please use this resource. We know you are experiencing traumatic pain, and we want to do our best to help start healing.
Oh yeah, I'm in
Thank you
pain,
for
all
the
right.
outpouring of support from across the county and across the country.
I think the whole world's in pain. Debbie, I see a couple of squirrels coming out of the trees out there. I went out there before I went live and put some peanuts out there. Ones that were left over from yesterday. All right, let's see what else is going on. Hold on a minute here. Let's see if I can. That's a JLR. I don't think JLR has slept in 24 hours. Look at Joe Rogan's now giving his opinion on it. It's too late.
Hundred and 79 firefighting personnel assigned, and mutual aid resources continue to assist with this firefight. From this point forward, incident fatality information and reporting will be the responsibility of the Los Angeles County Sheriff's Department. We have several reported injuries and over 1,000 structures damaged and destroyed. The cause of the fire remains unknown, and it continues to be under active investigation. As I stated yesterday, as soon as a cause is determined, we will advise the media. The Lydia fire that started yesterday in Acton has been 40% contained, and forward progress has been stopped. It is limited to 348 acres. The number of resources assigned to this fire siege event has increased significantly, and we have a much better posture than we did on Tuesday and Wednesday. Out-of-state resources continue to arrive in Los Angeles County and City, and we are appreciative to our fire partners from throughout the Western United States for providing assistance to Los Angeles County in our time of need. Regarding the current red flag warning, the National Weather Service predicts the warning will remain in effect for Los Angeles County and the majority of Ventura County through Friday. I would like to also acknowledge the presence of Dr. Lori Moore Merrill from the U.S. Fire Administration, who flew out with her team from Washington, D.C. last night to be with Fire Chief Crowley and I, so they could witness firsthand the challenges and the devastation that have resulted. Lastly, I want to acknowledge the tireless efforts of my LA County Fire Department personnel, both on the front lines and those behind the scenes, who continuously place themselves in harm's way to protect residents and property in our great county of Los Angeles. Thank you for always being there, and continue to be safe as they take care of themselves, those around them, and the people we serve and protect. Thank you, and I'd now like to invite up Fire Chief Kristen Crowley of the Los Angeles Fire Department.
Thank you, Chief Maroney. So good morning. We continue to battle multiple major brush fires in the city of Los Angeles and across the Los Angeles region. Today, we expect winds to subside somewhat, which will allow fire crews to increase containment lines. However, and I want to be very clear here as well, we are still under red flag warning with
Well, hopefully they get this thing fixed before the winds pick up tonight. The winds are supposed to pick back up. So it'll be windy tonight out there. So hopefully they get it under control before the wind picks back up. It don't look like there was much lost out there. They're only saying 1,000 homes or something. It could have been a lot worse, I guess. But like I said, hopefully they get it under control. But let's get back to some sunshine here. Oh, I got some birds out there too. I got the little bitty birds. Yeah, it's almost like last night, totally. I don't know. I think we're dealing with some demonic stuff here in America. Right? Old sleight of hand by the devil. They keep talking this devil stuff, and I bet you the government hires the Muslims to come in and decapitate all these guys. I mean, that is something that we could use as a bargaining tool with them. They probably would love that. So they're going to try and figure out who started this fire or what happened. I don't know. Ooh, someone walked by. Just seen a shadow, Debbie. I just seen a shadow. Somebody's out there. It's probably the old man. I don't know. I guess they're using magic or something like that. The government got on TV, and I think I don't know where. Like they're saying now, this ain't Venezuela, it ain't Guatemala, it ain't. I don't know what these people think America is, but it ain't what they think it is. In America, here we're raised on the Bible, and we're all sinners, right? I don't know. But I can tell you this much. We're looking for who did start it so we can put this bill on their lap. There's $50 million. Here's the bill. Pay that. Well, actually, it's probably more than that with all the crap that's been going on. But the sun is shining and we can't ask for more. I know what. I want to thank the rest of you folks for pointing the demonic demons within my own little town here of LaGrange, Indiana, and this little apartment complex. And they're calling it the next Costapo or whatever the heck it is, camp or something. Who knows? I don't know. But I can tell you this much, folks. I think our crusade is going to be starting here pretty soon in America to clean it of you madmen, delusionists. Nothing I could do about it. Heck, they'll probably be looking for me. Who knows? But the cameras are rolling, and this is going to make one heck of it. Even Trump's in this movie. Everybody is in this movie. It's the biggest movie ever. Keep the cameras rolling. And you will see most of this footage in upcoming movies. Great footage. Right? We got the firemen out there. We got the hot shots out there jumping in the fire. It's just unreal. It's going to be huge. Ooh, my apartment just creaked and the TV just creaked. I think we're getting ready for another eruption or earthquake. Or maybe Armageddon. I don't know. We got all the planes and chemicals and bombs loaded in. We're just waiting for one of these people to pop off so we can do something up there. I don't know. We're just going to drop a couple big ones. See what the aftermath is after that. I'm not sure. Ketamine doesn't burn, apparently. I don't know what they're on. It's apparent the whole United States is on some kind of an LSD trip. And the one that is the most stupidest, me, is the only one with any brains. It's unbelievable. I don't understand it. So I did see, what's that guy's name? Adam Calhoun's diss track against Upchurch. I don't know. He's talking about Masons, a brick Mason. I don't know. This is horrible. Who are these Masons? Right? Where are they from? Where do they come from? It's just nobody, mysterious. There's a lot of stuff that they're going to drop on the Masons charges and all kinds of stuff. They keep popping up in Sublimic stuff, the Illuminati stuff, these murders in Delphi. They're trying to say it was Masons or whatever, or all these guys were Masons. I think it's the end of time for these people. I really do. I think that there's, they're trying to link all kinds of stuff with the Masons, trafficking, all kinds of crazy stuff. And then Adam Calhoun drops that diss track talking about Masons and a brick, holding the brick and throwing it down to the, them are all signs. Masons use bricks when they get rid of their people. They usually put them in their front pockets with a note pinned to their chest with an explanation of why they did it. Ooh, look at the birds. Johnny, I told you about the Masons. Yeah, I'm really sorry, Davey. I'm really sorry, Davey, but we're just getting too much heat from the big shalons up. This ain't Venezuela, Guatemala, or anything. It's the root of this country is dug in deep, and they have biblical beliefs, and them biblical beliefs are what they believe in. There's no, I can't even change their mind. There's nobody can change it. Just hunker down. The earth might shake for a little while. Don't worry about it. Stay at home. Be safe. Just be safe. No, I don't believe anybody. I'm staying out of this madness. The only time I get involved is when Pentagon or the White House calls. Right? Threatening to take all my stuff away if I don't get rid of all these people. We're ready. I'm just waiting. I don't give a shit. I don't give a shit how much money you got. We're here to do a mission, and that mission is the beloved government and God Almighty. I think you boys better go talk to Jake and Elroy, because we are on a mission, And you ain't stopping nothing. For one, you folks don't know how to compromise. You don't know how to divert somebody, right? They don't know nothing. They are nothing but a bunch of people that rely on magic and the devil. Ain't nothing I could do about it, Debbie. There's a price on their head. They ain't gonna leave the Masons alone. I'm really sorry, but all these people have put a target on them. All the subliminal messages that they've been putting out, this whole thing with Delphi, that they're all Masons. Ain't nothing I can do about it. They're not afraid to kill the Masons, Debbie. Masons couldn't build a C-RAM device if their life depended on it. They couldn't. They couldn't build a ground-to-air defense system if their lives depended on it. We're not worried about the Masons. It's not me the Masons have to worry about. It's the federal government that they need to worry about, not me. I'm just an idiot. What can I do? I'm just making movies. Valdez says, the only Mason I like is Mason Reese. I have no idea who that is. The only Mason I know is Dave Mason, who played on All Along the Watchtower with Hendrix. Great acoustical player. Who knows? Magical mystery tour myths or whatever. These people still live in the 1800s. Let's tell them Pentagon, let's send them back to the carts and the rocks and send them back to the 1800s. Oop, there goes the apartment creaking again. We're going to have some action today in America. Or somewhere on this earth is going to see some action. Oop, you hear that creaking? It's creaking. It's creaking. That could be one of the creakers. Got any creakers in here? Creatures. I wonder if they're all being backed. I wonder if this country rap shit has been found out and been backed by the Masons. They're going to stomp the shit out of these Masons. There's a big count coming up of deaths. I don't know what the heck they've done. Who knows? Who knows? I guess it was a murder. The Masons tried to blame the bikers. The bikers blamed the bikers. They're blaming everybody underneath the sun. And here's the beloved government, our beloved military looking good. We warned you. If you touch one hair on an American citizen or anybody, we'll blow up our own country. We don't give a crap. That's pretty much what Pentagon I got from. They're not getting. You ain't getting no beef out of me, Pentagon. I'm right there with you. Don't be a scary cat. Enough with the creaking. Now the apartment is creaking. We're gonna have an earthquake, a volcano release, or we drop something big somewhere. And we got a little bit of a shock wave. Is there any bird feed out there for the birds? They ate it all. They ate it right down to the ground. Now, once again, I'm just talking crap on this channel. Making movies, singing songs, playing guitar, whatever. I am not affiliated with any of these organizations. And a lot of people say that's why I'm in the predicament I'm in. That's why I've been ripped off quadrillions. That's why a lot of this stuff happened. Is because I'm not affiliated with anybody. I'm not a clout chaser. I don't use people's names and all their crap and everything. And they might be right about that. They might be right about that. But you know what? Let them take it. We'll make it back. Don't worry about it. It's just $24 quadrillion. Don't worry about it, Trump. No, I'm not part of the Illuminati. Are you kidding me, dude? After our last crusade with the Illuminati, I think the count was 50,000 dead. I don't think you boys know what you got yourselves into. When I told you don't mess with the Mother Green and the ass-kicking machine, you should have listened. Even the Illuminati don't want to fuck with us. Bring it. We're ready for you chumps. You little cholos out there. Bring it in America. I'm going to show you some technology you wish you never even asked to see. You'll be praying that Jesus comes. Matter of fact, the new capabilities we got, it will look like Jesus Christ is in the sky right before you see a bright light. Come on, you punks. Is that the best you guys can do? Bunch of punks. Get ready for this earth to shake, boys. If you want to be the best, you got to act like the best. And you guys just ain't got what it takes to beat the best. I don't know. We're just making movies here. Scripts, everything I say. You know, I was watching a movie yesterday that just was released. I think we probably got about 4 or 5 lines in there, but they were good lines. They were good lines. And if we can make the world happy, if we can entertain the world, that's what we've been doing our whole lives. We're just comedians, music men, movie creators, robot designers, UFO creators, and all kinds of stuff that we make and built and families built. Right? We don't claim to be anything other than entertainers. Sinners ourselves, right? There's only one true God, and that's Jesus. Amen. All glory goes to God. Come on, squirrely squirrels. I got some paperwork. I destroyed my apartment last night looking for some paperwork I got to come up with. After I just cleaned it. The irony of that, the horror of it is just unbelievable. You clean the whole place and then I got to look for some paperwork. Next thing you know, you got drawers pulled out, paperwork all over. The irony. I really need to hire somebody to come in here, straighten my world out, all the paperwork properly filed or whatever. Shoeboxes are not good filing systems. I got guitar receipts from Guitar Center from 30 years ago. I just found it. It's like 25 years ago. The guitar that they shipped me. I hold on to all this stuff. I was talking to a guy, I had a very important phone call yesterday. And I was talking to the dude, and I'm like, I got at least 20 years of paperwork. What do I do with it? I'm afraid to get rid of it because if they call me asking for this paperwork, right, I've already shredded so much paperwork, but I still got so many years to keep. And the dude was laughing his butt off. He's like, I know what you're talking about. I do the same thing. I'm like, I got a shed full of boxes of receipts and all kinds of paperwork and you name it. Right? Why do we need this madness? I wouldn't doubt it if the fires in California started from somebody that had a bunch of paperwork in boxes that they were storing. Because we're afraid to get rid of any documentation. We're afraid to get rid of any documentation. Right? So we got 20 years of paperwork laying around. I'm like, this is just madness. And the paperwork that these people send us, I'm like, we got to be spending tons of money on paper. And here I am watching it burn in front of me in my own country. And I'm talking to the guy, and if I'm saying, I got paperwork up the wazoo that I don't know what to do with. And here I'm watching my country and the paper that will be the future paper of America going up in flames. The irony of the whole thing, the guy was laughing his butt off. I'm like, this is serious stuff. Let me check and see what's going on in my chat. I went with my friend to do Uber each delivery. These guys are all giving explanations. Look at them already in my chat. They're confessing themselves. I had nothing to do with any of this stuff. I think something going on out there with these guys. We definitely are watching these people. You know cilantro's being watched. I mean, if anyone's being watched, it's cilantro. Anyways, we're just throwing crap around here. For one, it ain't even me. It's somebody else trespassing on me, someone else's spirit. We're investigating more into this black art stuff that these people have been using. The only good thing that has come out of any of this madness in America is the new movie that's out, Becoming Led Zeppelin. That's probably about the only thing that's sparked any interest. That and the new weaponry that we're looking at. But other than that, there really ain't nothing. I'm tired of weaponry. I'm tired of the madness, the wars. I just want to go away myself. Lock myself in a little cabin somewhere in the woods and never come up. I mean, I'm looking at a new 300 movie. What am I seeing? I'm seeing another brave. Get me Leonidas. He died. And that's, I was pissed about that. How could we let Leonidas die that day on that film? We could have had 3 more films out of that if we would have kept Leonidas alive. But he died, right? Some of the big players' roles in that film, they died. Right? And that what the first 300 was the good one. What can you? I don't know. He had a kid, supposedly. we could see if we can get Leonidas back. Well, now he's back. He looks like the old Leonidas, but he's Leonidas's kid. We got a lot of stuff going on. What we don't have going on is any squirrels right now. We don't have that going on. Let me see what's going on in my chat here. You got to keep up with me. We're all over the place. It's these people coming through me. Some kind of demonic people coming through me or something. A witchery or some spell or something they put on me. You know what I'm not tired of in America? God. I'm not tired of God at all. I still pray every night. Forgive me for my sins. Thank you for the daily bread. Lead us not into temptation and forgive us for trespassing. I forgive you, folks. It don't make it right, though. I think they found something in there with it. It don't make it right, but we are to forgive. So we forgive and go on. We continue to use our imagination on this channel and mind. And we continue to investigate everything. Now, is it the Masons, or is it exactly what that one dude is saying on the channel? I forget what channel it was, or what documentary it was. It was the tattooed ones, and they're trying to make. Where did these tattooed ones come from? And did they create their own society or something? Literally, that's what they're saying, right? The tattooed ones, the marked ones. Did they make a whole community and I didn't know about it? I mean, I grew up around people with tattoos. They were just people with tattoos. But I have no idea what happened from 1968 until 2025. I don't know what. They were just people. Now there's actually people out there calling them their own people. Can anybody figure any of this out? I don't, and they come at me, blaming me like I created it. I'm like, no, I didn't know most of this stuff until I got on YouTube. I didn't really have a care in the world until these channels on YouTube. Because when we talked like that back in the day, people would say you're nuts. It's not real. Whole societies, whole documentations of history, massive books and Bibles written about once was real. They lived by it. In today's world, it's all fake. None of it was real. It was all made up. There are no witches and demons or anything, or warlocks or magic men or anything. I'm shocked myself. I'm like, we're letting our guard down in America to numerous things, getting rid of landline phone lines, right? Another way of communication, although it's old, it does its job. And they want to get rid of that. So you only got one communication, digital, which if you fart in the right direction, you can block a signal or you can retrieve signals right out of the air. Don't fall for the devil's plan of making America helpless. We will continue to go on. Debbie, I'm trying to do a movie here. I'm trying to do a skit here, Deborah. Hold on a minute. Let me see what's going on. Hold on, Deb. I'll see what he's doing. Johnny, what was your strange obsession with the Righteous Brothers? There was a movie going on. There was talks of a movie, The Righteous Brothers. Oh, I did cover a couple of their songs, but I had to take it down. I got copy struck. Debbie is finally waking up to your BS, waking up to your BS, Johnny. Yeah. And I got one thing to say to you folks. Turn yourselves in. That probably would be the best thing for you to do. That probably would be the best thing for you folks to do. That probably would be the best thing for you folks to do. I think I finally woke up myself, Cilantro. Thank you very much. And I'm trying to scare you folks. Debbie says, you can't scare people into believing. I'm not scaring them. I'm making movies here, scripts. This stuff has been out for many years. They talk like this. What is it with these people? They just wake up, act like this just happened yesterday. They just act like it happened yesterday, that this hasn't been out for 50 years, all this information. And people have been talking about it for I don't know how many years. Finally, we got to take her. It's all right. Everybody has their own opinions. Debbie's right that you can't make people believe whatever you want them to believe or whatever. I'm not trying to get them to believe anything, but it's smacked them in the face like a wet piece of bologna stuck to a wall. And these are things that have been happening. I didn't create it. I'm just an actor. Just a song and dance, man. What you probably shouldn't do is when people are in peace and believe in God, the devil shouldn't attack them people with his people. Right? Do I think the devil has a tattoo? No, he ain't that dumb. He knows what the good book says. He ain't that dumb. He's just the ones that control the tattooed ones. My religion is Adonatology. I don't know. There's so many religions today. They're talking about that. Who knows? I'm going to start a religion tomorrow. I'm not going to charge anybody, or I'm not going to pay taxes again because I am a church. I've seen it yesterday on YouTube, so it's got to be real. My body is a church. I will not pay taxes anymore ever again. Yeah, I can say that. I can do that because my body is a church. Temple. I think I can charge these people money too for trespassing on me. Well, they're in my house. And if they're in my house, just like I had to pay rent when I was under my mother's house, if they're in my house, they got to pay rent. Just like when you're in your mother and father's house, like I was, you got to pay rent. All right, let me see what's going on with Miss Debbie Deb. I guess you will be the only one in heaven. No, not me. I'm a sinner. It wasn't about tattoos. It was about the marked ones. Yeah, the marked ones. The ones that were marked or whatever. Who knows, Debbie? I didn't pay no attention to it until I got on YouTube. I was like, but you know what? Some of it does make sense. Whoa, did you guys hear that? Did you hear that? Did the camera just go in and out too? Holy crap, what was that? Some kind of I don't know, could be some kind of I wonder if they're hitting us with something from the satellite. Man, it felt like it just went through it was like a whoo. And then the camera went beep, 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 beep. Nah, look at my little buddy. Let me tell you about my best friend. He's a one-of-a-kind squirrel, yeah. I call him my friend, yeah. People, let me tell you about my best friend. He's a one-of-a-kind, poops a lot. He eats all my peanuts a lot. People, let me tell you about my best friend. Yes, Debbie, go to your quiet place. Let's go to our quiet place. Shall we meditate? Yes. I don't know. So where were you guys on the shall we interrogate chat? Where were you guys when all this was going on? I mean, cilantro, we know you're out west. I mean, how angry are you at the world? Is my question. Oh, it was the Sutherlands, huh? Donald Sutherland, huh? Sutherland brothers, huh? I think he was married to a great musician back in the day. Great musician's daughter. Look at these two little boogers running around out there. They're playing catch up and hide and go seek and hide the peanut. Cilantro farted when he was walking and blew a dirt dust. I don't know. They're going to be watching Cilantro. He's been yelling and screaming that I don't know, he sent some kind of demonic stuff out east here or something. He's always saying he's going in the woods walking on his hikes or whatever. Where were you, Cilantro? It's my question. Where were you and your friends? Last night in chat, you were saying that you were trying to get out of Hollywood. And all this stuff going on, you walking around a lot. I mean, you could have been, were you outside walking around with your shirt off and your chiseled body from granite was so shiny and oiled up that the sunbeams came down, reflected off of your body and started a forest fire? Because you're so hot. I don't know, Cilantro. I don't know. But we're watching. All right. I got to get ready to go out into the world. Oh, look at, here he comes. Here he comes. Look at him. Oh, they're chasing each other all over the place. They must be in heat. He must be wanting some of that. Let's see if we can get it. I think they want some water. Look at them all out there. There's like 3 or 4 of them. Just running all over it. Jumping all over each other. Who got knocked down last night, Debbie? Cilantro? I don't know. He's claiming Donald Sutherland did it. I think he was married to Terry Katz's daughter a while back. I know one of the Sutherlands was married to his daughter or mother, or Terry's ex-wife. Was it Terry's ex-wife? Or his daughter? One of the Sutherlands married one of the cat ladies. Yeah, I just said that, you idiot. Where are you at today? Did you leave the West Cilantro? Keep an eye on this dude. He claims he's so chiseled out of stone that he walks outside and starts fires with his oiled up body. What location are you in today, Cilantro? It's my question. Where are you at? I know last night you were in my chat saying it's horrible out here. I'm trying to get out of the, don't try getting out on the, where were you? Today is a nice wind. It's down so far. Yeah, it won't be tonight. So hopefully they get a handle on it. The Lost Boys. I was never really into that. Right, that was also with uh, that one kid. He played in Neighbors with Tom Hanks, and he was in Stand By Me. Oh man, I forget it. Corey Feldman. Yeah, he was in that Lost Lonely Boys too, wasn't he? Or Lonely Boy, whatever it was. To me, that was pretty much a thing off of Salem's Lot. Right where they were floating around in the air. They were floating around in the air a lot, like the kid in Salem's Lot, that movie. That was a great movie. That was a great spooky movie. Vampire movie or monster movie or whatever. No, it was better. Yeah, them boys, the two Corys. Was it Corey Feldman or Corey? I forget. Yeah, the two Corys. There was two of them. Supposedly, they both were molested or something by Sheen or something. Who knows? Who knows? Right, but we do know this much: Mr. Sheen has tiger blood. So there's not much we can do about that. At least he's got that going for him. Tiger blood. I wish I had tiger blood. Don't we all? No, I never got near any of these crazies. Are you kidding me? Mr. Sheen also got, oh, well, then we don't want that tiger blood. Ship that tiger blood back. We don't want it. All right, here we go. Come on, little dude. Come on. You got a handful of peanuts out there. He's going in circles. Maybe they need some water. Maybe some water. Crikey. Crikey, crike. God save me. Ooh, did you just hear that? Are they out there jumping all over the, oh, are they going to come right up to the camera? They're a bunch of squirrely squirrels. They're squirrely today. Cilantro, where were you the other day? When you were in my chat saying, I got to go out into the woods and in the mountains and go hiking. And then your next comment in chat was, uh-oh, I got to get out of here. I mean, I don't understand, Cilantro. Where were you yesterday? Where did they go? I probably should put some hot water in that bird feeder. Melt that ice. No, I seen a lot of YouTubers are pissed because of the Delphi police and the talking about how the YouTubers, some of these YouTubers broke the laws and they should be charged, but they don't know if there'll be any charges. Right? I wonder if they were talking about the ones that had the photos of the crime scene of the girls and they were passing them around, or these YouTubers that were sent from defense or whatever to infiltrate our channels and do stuff. There was rumors that they were doing some crazy stuff, but I guess some rumors were true. Who knows? So what I'm trying to figure out in this whole mess and story, California, Hollywood, whatever, that's all Illuminati territory. That's all Illuminati out there. New York, supposedly, California, this Illuminati thing. So is the Illuminati's at war with the Masons or the tattooed ones, the marked ones, whatever they call themselves? Or are they at war with someone else? Is it a biblical war? I mean, just fill us in on this story. We need some direction in this movie where it's going to go. I mean, we all know Hollywood is all Illuminati people. Movies, whatever that crap is, but music, whatever. Supposedly, these people eat child brains and all kinds of sick stuff in their hoedowns that they have, whatever they call it, hoedown. Now, who are they at war with? I mean, this movie's we need somewhere for this to go. Now, are the Masons involved, or are we dealing with some demonic people that are using magic, witchery, and might have sold their souls to the devil? I don't know. And do we behead the devil in this movie and these Masons or Illuminatiists or whatever, they're tattooed ones, the biker, whoever these guys are at war with? We need some kind of direction here because there's so many players in the game. There's so many players in the game. Now, there's another choice where we just bring in another division and they wipe all these guys out. I mean, there's 2-3 ways we can go with the movie and that scene out there. But we all know Hollywood is Illuminati-ist. It's where all this movie stuff are, and Scientology. And Manson was out there. So we know it's just all that stuff, Illuminati, or whatever they call it, Illuminati, whatever. So where's this movie going? I don't know yet. I mean, there's many directions it could go. Many players in this part, in this war, in this madness that I didn't create. I'm just making them. I'm just doing it. That's it. Do not kill the messenger or the director. Boy, these little boogers are all over the today. The sun is shining. They're happy. I got to continue to look for paperwork today and get things. Heaven's Gate. Yes, Debbie. Heaven's Gate. Yes. That might play a part in this movie too, Deb. I really think they probably need some water, Debbie. What are we at here? An hour? All right. I'm probably going to end this. I'm going to put some water out there, try and defrost that water out there, put some hot water in the bird feeder so these little dudes can eat. And I don't know if they went to heaven or not. I'm not sure, Debbie. I don't know. But if you listen to some of the music out there, heaven is overrated. That's what they say. I don't know. I'm just a human. I don't know. I'm not sure. But it is Wacky Thursday. So we're doing oh, hold on a minute. I think he just scratched one of his gonads with his back paw. It is a sin. He's soaking up the sun, Debbie. All right, I'm going to end this video. I'm going to go out there and break up some ice or pour some hot water on that. I will be back with more feeding of these little boogers here shortly with another video. Put some more peanuts out there and some water. I want to thank all of you for stopping into. Oh, look at him. He's right there, Debbie. Do you see him? Dang it. I got to move the camera more. Now they know there's peanuts up there, so he'll be back, Debbie. Should I leave this video just going? I don't know. Decisions. I got to go to the bathroom. All right, I will be back. Did he come back and grab another peanut, Debbie, while I was in the bathroom? Did he? Did he? And I'm not talking about P. Diddy. Yeah, both were up there on the by the. You can actually see them. All right, I'll be back. I got to restock and get this stuff going. I'll be back, Debbie. They both were up there. All right. So, oh, we got to bring in. Oh, I just seen Valdez's. Are they throwing peanut shells off of the? Man, where are they at? Debbie, there he is. The little booger's hiding behind this. My, my, uh, my assault rifle warning. Assault rifles in this apartment. My sign up. Look at him. Oh, now I got the real good footage. Look at him. Well, at least they feel safe here. All right, they both boot scoot. Uh-oh, where'd he come from? See if he jumps up here. Oh, he might. There's one peanut left there, Debbie. Ooh, my apartment, the roof just is creaking. We might have something going on here, ladies and gentlemen. Earthquake, volcano eruption. Dang it, why can't I see him good? I need to be lower. Lower, Debbie. Look at him, he's just sitting there in the sun eating his peanuts. Look at him. Uh-oh, here comes another one. Oh boy. All right, now I'm going to end it. All the peanuts are gone. I think all the peanuts are gone. They're out there just tearing it up. Oh, they're in the water thing. I got to get them water. Oh, look at them. That must be a safe place now, Debbie. Got to get the camera lower. I'm on the tripod right now. He's looking in here, Debbie. Look, he's looking in here. He's like, yo, yo. My God, look at them all. I think there's one peanut left up there. No, he must. It must be a bad peanut. He's looking right at me. I'm standing in the window. Something looks wrong with his nose, Debbie. Something was wrong with his nose. All right, I'll be back. I'm gonna venture out there. I don't want to stay live because if I go out there, there's a good chance they can attack me, eat me alive right down to the bone. Maybe a fight. Yeah, I think something's wrong with his nose. It looked like it was maybe ripped off or something. I don't know. I'll be back, Deb. Thanks for showing up this morning. Cilantro, I don't know where you were. You got a lot of explaining to do. You folks have a good night or a good day. I'll be back.